Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granarite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Rogue. We finished Memory Sequence 4 recently. And we had to come up here and restart another server. We're going to head back down to our Animus. I do have a couple messages in here, I think. So we got one here for the bleeding effect. Overexposure to the Animus may result in something called the bleeding effect, where reality becomes indistinguishable from the genetic memories in which you immerse yourself daily. It is possible that the emergency or obstacle you are facing is not there in reality. For example, if you see a fire, take steps to ensure that the fire is real before you act. Quickly and carefully touch the fire. If the fire is real, remove your hand and proceed to the nearest exit in a calm and orderly manner. If the fire was a hallucination, proceed to section 11. And server maintenance. Helix is the engine that powers Abstergo Entertainment. From time to time, it will be necessary to perform maintenance on the servers to ensure that business continues to run smoothly. We recommend that you take courses on server maintenance. Courses are offered every month at no charge. Should a server fail, you will emerge as a hero to your colleagues and superiors if you are able to restore the core segments that power our cloud servers. Alright. We're gonna head back to Helix Research. So I am.
I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah.
We are nearly there.
We're gonna hop into the Animus really quick.
A worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
We're gonna get some more of those fleet missions going, and then we're gonna hop back out and go look at some security level 2 places.
Shit. What's happening?
Another glitch?
Same one as before. Shay's back at Notre Dame.
See if you can complete the memory this time.
Got it. Shay's in Paris, all right. I even got a date for you. 1776.
At this point in time, Franklin was the American ambassador to France.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Otto Berg, professional killer and amateur historian.
Alright, we need to kill the criminals with air assassinations, and we need to locate Benjamin Franklin. Well, that's not what I want you to do, but okay. Oh my goodness. Shay. We have lots of money in our bank.
Arate! What are you doing? I have no quarrel with you! You, what young swine! You... I have as clear a shot as I can get.
I didn't kill them.
I have a shot. Ready to fire. He's in my sights. I have a shot. Ready to fire. Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory.
Alright, we got one.
Come on. I can hit him. Run forever. Keep at it. He's in my sights. I'll catch up with you one way or another. Mark my word. I have as clear a shot as I can get. Ready to take him down.
Oh, I didn't get him.
You can't slip away from us. He's in my sights. I'll catch up with you one way or another. Mark my word.
Alright, there's two.
Get over here and have a look. Clear him into the next patrol. Ready to take him down. He's getting away. I can shoot him.
He saw me. I don't know how he saw me, but he did.
Clear shot. Clear shot.
He's gonna shoot me.
Circle him. He's in my sights. Ready to take him down. I can shoot him. He's in my sights. Clear shot. Ready to take him down. I can shoot. He's in my sights. You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog.
Really? I don't understand how they're seeing me as I'm jumping.
We can surround him. I can shoot him. I'll catch up with you one way or another. Mark my word.
All right.
Shay? Is that...
That wasn't too bad. Just took a little bit.
How long has it been? Where are my manners? Thank you, my friend, thank you. But what are you doing in Paris?
With all due respect, sir, this is no time to talk. You're still in danger.
Yes, I must return to my family.
And since we got the memory sequence done, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to do, Shay.
Thank you, Shay. Please wait for me. I just want to make sure my family is safe.
Oh, and we kill all the criminals before the time runs out, too. Would have been nice to know that was an optional objective before I completed it.
How did you do that? It was quite fortunate.
I make my own luck, Master Franklin, as I suspect you do.
Yes, indeed, my good fellow. Yet, without your assistance today, Well, you have my thanks, Shay. Is there anything I can do for you to repay you for this kindness?
Actually, there is. I need to meet a business acquaintance.
A business
I heard
acquaintance.
he would be at the Chateau de Versailles 2 days from now.
And they don't just let anyone inside the royal palace. Very well. I'll see what can be arranged.
Yeah, use them connections. Good deal.
That's the best we can do for now. We keep trying to sequence memories out of order, which is why we're crashing like this.
What do you suggest?
If we progress further with Shay's life in the colonies, I'm confident we can get better results from these Paris memories.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Uploading the next memory sequence now.
Shay Cormac, I hear you are the Templar's new don of precursor archaeology.
I'm no expert, sir. I just witnessed what the assassins can do with those damn sites.
I have spent years investigating precursor leads. Tell me what you have seen.
Well, I know both the assassins and Templars are looking for pieces of Eden. Powerful weapons, mind-controlling apples, but this time it's different. We haven't found an apple, but a tree. These temples hold the earth together like roots. Disturb them, and Haiti falls, or Lisbon, or any other place the manuscript shows.
And the assassins are blindly interfering with these structures?
Aye. And if we don't stop them, they'll continue destroying cities.
I see. We have intelligence of assassin activity near Louisburg Fortress. We'll be meeting with a Royal Navy officer, James Cook. He recently gained a commission that could be strategically valuable. Gist has the charts.
Very well. I'll depart shortly.
Colonel Monroe spoke highly of you, Shay. He was convinced you could become the best among us. I expect you will not disappoint.
No.
I don't plan to, sir.
We will not disappoint.
Guest, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
Okay.
All down!
So we're gonna hop down here. This is really what we've been waiting for. Gather all this money, even though we don't need it. Alright. Cartagena. Alright. Let's keep securing this route. This is even harder than the last one. We had 2 frigates in the last one. lost another frigate. All right, we're just gonna send somebody out on this one. All right, so it looks like this will take 43 minutes to go. It looks like. We have a couple database entries to read. We had already read about Kasegawase. See what it says from the beginning. Kasegawase was born in the Wolastoqiyik territory and now what is New Brunswick. Until his teens, he lived in a walled village surrounded by farms, fields where he practiced hunters, fishing, and various survival skills. As European hostilities grew, Kasegawase joined other men from his village as mercenaries helping the French army. In 1746, he met Achilles and Liam O'Brien, who were working with the French army on behalf of the assassins. They were impressed with his prowess and determination and invited him to join a brotherhood. In 1749, he met Shay Cormac and became one of his instructors. I think that's what we had so far. In 1756, Kasegawase led troops against the English at the siege of Fort William Henry. The English troops manning the fort had surrendered and negotiated terms that would allow them to retreat under the protection of a French escort. However, Kasegawase and his troops ignored the terms of the surrender and attacked the English prisoners to ensure that the British soldiers would die. The violence was tolerated by Liam, who believed it helped accomplish assassin goals. Hey, Melanie, this story would make an awesome movie. It's been done already. What? When? 1912, 1920, 1932, 1936, 1947, 1963, and 1992. Then we're about due for a remake, aren't we? Kasegawase was killed by Shay in Albany. Alright. You can see we're up to 68% total sync. We got memory sequence 4 completely done. Alright, so we are going to exit the Animus now.
I'm just saying that Violet didn't have to yell at us for not fixing the...
And you can see stuff that's marked on here. I don't think we can get all of them, but we can get
before she did.
some of them.
She made you cry like that.
She said some very hurtful things. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
This is a restricted area.
Okay. So one of these is 2, the other one is 3. Let's keep a lookout for any tablets. Here's one. To M.O. Bedrol from Melly Malay. Connor. Hi, M.O. I think we should focus on George Washington rather than Connor. Washington and the Wolf has a nice ring to it. Take part in the unlikely friendship between America's most revered hero, General George Washington, and a sullen Mohawk native named Connor. A stirring tale of violence, revenge, and betrayal set during the earliest years of the American Revolution. George Washington, we can franchise. I don't know if we can get more than one feature out of Connor. Plus, we don't even get me started on his wife or the way he died. What a mess. Alright, so we've got a computer here. So, green is a splitter. Yellow is a refract. There it goes.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kazmarek, who infiltrated Warren Viddick's Animus project in Rome. He became the project's Subject 16. Kazmarek's rich ancestry helped Viddick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kazmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Viddick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. A solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the precursor race over 75,000 years ago. Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world, but it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
Alright. Say which one's not getting one. Alright, that has everything on it now. Yeah, so really you're just looking to see what makes use of, you know, gets everything through to the middle one, and then see which one does not get affected by the other ones.
426 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otzoberg, service number OP114-8506-B, Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended and the first civilization artifact was retrieved. Both were handed off to Warren Viddick without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter. I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Very sloppy.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days he is more of a talker. A puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
Ouch.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to Master Cross, while he is gifted, he is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma Team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
I think we can stop here.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
Okay. I just want to check something over here really quick. I think we've gotten most, if not all, of the tablets that we can get right now, that is.
I can't stop crafting oculi. It's like a disease.
Right, so we can't go in there. So our other place we can go is down to the lobby. They're guarding that one. Okay, what's this? That's 3. Maybe one more down here we can go get. No, those are both 3. Alright, never mind. So it looks like we're done out here for now then. We get back to our Animus. I can remember where it is. Alright.
Guest, do you know why the ground...
I thought we already went through that. Do we have to listen to it again, really?
Master is so interested in Captain Cook.
Where are we? Oh. Not really where I want to be. Can I fast travel here and go get that fort? That, or we can go get this one.
Guest, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Hook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His
Jack
knowledge of
Weeks,
seamanship is
Shay
second to none.
Cormac.
And if I...
So what we got here? So Jack Weeks was born in Albany to a couple that escaped slavery in Virginia. They taught him to be an independent and to take advantage of any opportunity to better himself. At the age of 10, Weeks began the opportunity as a pickpocket and a thief at local markets. Weeks attempted to pick the pocket of the explorer Templar Christopher Gist. Gist caught him in the act, but was so impressed by the boy's cheeky attitude that he hired him as an errand boy. Gist took him on his travels and taught him about trade and how to mimic people of various social status and origins. In 1750, Gist was hired to explore the lands west of the colonies, and so introduced Weeks to George Monroe. Gist suggested the officer should take the young man on as an assistant. Weeks impressed Monroe with his cleverness and adaptability. Monroe taught Weeks about the Templars and their goals. Weeks admired Monroe's intellect and agreed with the Templar philosophy of crowd control. When Gist joined the Templar Order in 1751, Monroe agreed to induct Jack Weeks as well. After narrowly avoiding death at Shay's hand, Weeks stuck close to George Monroe. When Monroe was killed by assassins, he found himself working with a former enemy, as Shay Cormac was fighting against his former brotherhood with the Templars. One of his descendants, James Weeks, would go on to be found in Weeksville in New York. And then we also had Hatham Kenway. Hatham was born in London. His father was Edward Kenway, a former pirate who trained him with a secret purpose. One day before his 10th birthday, young Hatham's home was burned, his half-sister Jenny was taken, and his father was killed. Reginald Birch, a family friend, offered to help and revealed that he was a Templar, though the boy hardly understood what that implied at this time. Hatham was introduced to Edward the Bulldog Braddock, a soldier in the Royal Army and a fellow Templar, and the two took an instant dislike to each other. Years passed in a fruitless search for his half-sister, and Hatham and Birch settled in Troyes, France. Hatham became a ruthless and efficient killer for the Templars. While searching for his father's killer, he met Braddock in Germany and served in his Coldstreams unit until after the War of the Austrian Succession. In 1754, Hatham killed an assassin named Miko in London to acquire an amulet needed to find a first civilization storehouse. Birch sent him to the colonies to establish an official Templar presence while he searched for the precursor site. He secured the assistance of the Kanakahaka natives by freeing several captives, including a woman named Zio, with whom he had an ill-fated but passionate affair. In 1755, Hatham got word from his European contacts that Jenny was found in the Ottoman Empire. He left the colonies to rescue her and was shocked when she revealed that Birch and the Templars were behind the attack on his home. Their father was an assassin, and Birch had him killed for his secrets. Together, they traveled to Troyes and killed Birch. Hatham returned to the colonies in 1758. Fun fact, Hatham kept a diary. I wonder why he never mentioned Shay in it. And then we had Shay Patrick Cormac here, which we already read some of this. I think we have here... As the years passed, Shay grew increasingly resistant to the assassin ways. He questioned Liam about the morality of their actions and the restrictions the Mentor placed on them. Shay continued to obey Achilles until sent to Europe on a mission to retrieve a precursor artifact. The Mentor thought it would be an apple at Eden, but Shay discovered too late that it was part of a system which he came to believe had been built to stabilize the world. Shay inadvertently triggered an earthquake that leveled Lisbon. Fun fact, we've been studying these temples for centuries and we still don't have a clue about what they do or why the first civilization built them. Were they weapons in the war against humans? Were they another desperate attempt to ward off the catastrophe that killed them? When he returned the warned Achilles of what he had discovered, the Mentor refused to listen. Shay tried to stop the assassins and was branded a traitor, hunted down and left for dead. Shay escaped the assassins and found himself in New York, recovering from his injuries. Hey, when you two are done with this guy's genetic memories, can I use them? I think Shay's story would make a great virtual feature. And we have a little something about James Monroe here. In 1718, Monroe joined Otway's regiment of the 35th Regiment of Foot as a lieutenant. By 1750, he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel. 7 years later, he was placed in the command of the Fort William Henry with 1,500 troops. On August 3rd, 1757, Montcalm and 8,000 French soldiers and native allies laid siege to Fort William Henry. On August 9th, Monroe negotiated for his troops to be allowed safe passage to Fort Edward. They were allowed to keep their muskets and a single cannon, but no ammunition. But the natives did not respect the conditions of the surrender and viciously attacked the prisoners. That's the Brotherhood for you. We make the rules, they break them. That's why they all have to die, see? Monroe died in Albany on November 3rd, 1757.
It's my favorite bomb named Halifax. He also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
Alright, so we really just need more metal.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Then on to Quebec and Montreal. The tide is turning.
General Wolfe will give that craven Montcalm a right thrashing.
I've been looking forward to that since Fort William Henry.
With this bloody war over, we'll finally bring order to this damned continent.
I fear it would take more than that, friend.
All right.
You have your orders!
Reinforcements, sir! Captain, put us warship coming on! Ready, Captain! Weakest right there, sir! Fire! Awaiting orders, sir! That's got them! The wind is picking up! They're exposed! Fire!
Haul in the stunsails! Fire! Fire!
It's not an overly difficult fort. Only had 3 defenses.
Captain,
Let's
looks
go!
bad.
Spread our wings to the wind!
Full sails!
Douse all but mains!
Anchor away!
All right. We need to kill the snipers, kill the fort captain, destroy the paddle reserves.
I want all intruders dead!
Looks like there's a way up over here. Is he still inside? He's still inside. I'm gonna do everything else first.
Abbott. Fucking pirata.
Not that. Okay. Let's get the collectibles here. Just a couple of them.
Traipsing around like break an egg, then it won't be so.
And I'll go up more. Shay. Come on. Alright, got a chest over here. Good deal.
What do you be needing today, then?
Just want to refill our mortar shot.
My thanks for your trust, Captain. Captain has the head.
All right. So this goes down to a DLC area, and this is what we're getting those Templar crosses for. But we still need more Templar crosses to get. This is where the Viking stuff is, I think. And we don't have all that stuff yet either, but we can go there and get the collectibles nonetheless. We still need a lot of fishing stuff, don't we? Need another killer whale skin there. Another killer whale skin there. 2 humpbacks. White whale. Alright, well, let's look at the killer whale. So we're going to do some fishing. We don't have a whole lot of time in this episode left. And I don't really want to go exploring too much whenever we can just go get...
Yes.
Really?
You know
We're going to do this again?
Master is so interested in Captain.
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid...
This is going to be like that part in Black Flag where we kept hearing Edward and Adewale talk about going to Torum.
A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what...
Okay, well, they hit me.
Killer whale ahoy!
He's off the wind!
marks, Captain!
Warship incoming!
Take the hit, sir!
Captain!
Fire! There, Captain! A good shot and finisher!
Ready, Captain!
Stuns out. Let's get moving.
First!
Sail. Get on the
Firing!
fire!
Grenade report! Where is he hurt?
Duly noted.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Then on to Quebec and Montreal. The tide is turning.
General Wolfe will give that craven Montcalm a right thrashing.
I've been looking forward to that since Fort William Henry.
With this bloody war over, we'll finally bring order to this damned continent.
I fear it would take more than that, friend. Let's go.
All right, let's get this killer whale. This is what we were really here for.
He's over there!
Well, that was low.
Tie it down. Hold steady now.
He don't like that!
Brace.
Nice one!
Brace, everyone. Hang on, man.
Missed. Okay. This one's not as easy to dial in, it feels like Black Flag was. I don't know why.
Bastard.
He's coming for us! Straight ahead!
Hold tight, lads!
Watch it, larboard bow!
Alright, easy peasy.
Look at the size of that monster!
A great haul, sir.
Alright, let's go get this great white over here.
Gist, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his
Okay, it's still there.
brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
Captain, look!
Good meat, no one to be speared here, sir!
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort,
Let's go hunting.
As we were fishing off Haysborough Light, when the wind blows, we'll all pull together.
There he goes!
The rope is holding.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Hold steady now.
Good hit, Captain! He's burning the sea red!
We're flying one more time.
right, hold, sir.
Alright, let's fast travel here.
Guest, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war.
Can't craft while you're on the boat for some reason. Alright. Still need quite a few things. And we'll get them eventually. Some of the land creatures we haven't even encountered yet.
Captain has the head.
Let's go get this chest.
He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
I drink whiskey when I can. Whiskey.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that fort, it'll be clear sailing down the St. Lawrence.
We may go get another frigate really quick and also get us some more metal before we end the episode. Since we lost one at the beginning of the episode. We should be getting close to that mission being completed. Alright, let's just hop up here. We're gonna get... There's always a frigate up here.
Guest, do you know why the
maybe not
Grand
anymore.
Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none. And if I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business secret, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes.
Good deal.
Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Alright, let's get this flag. We'll send this to our fleet to replace that one we lost.
Loose and catch the wind! Fire! On your marks, Captain! Fire! As much sail as you can! Ready, Captain! Down to the track! Cannon ready!
Easy peasy.
Gist, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Because he's going after Peter Pan.
Yeah.
What service can I provide?
Alright. We'll use pretty much all of it, but that's not horrible. The puckle gun stuff might also be good. We'll do the puckle gun stuff just because it's two things. Goodness, the amount of cloth that uses. Oi. There's still going to be a point, even after we get the ship upgraded, that we're just going to be going around getting supplies because they get all the upgrades for the ship.
Rum bit of business, that.
Aha! That's what we were waiting for. Was that to finish? Alright, we got a collectible and we unlocked Buenos Aires. Let's repair our ships. 2 frigates and a brig. So we might fight this one, like actually fight it and launch some barrels here. There we go, that should be fine. With that frigate down, we'll have no problem with the brig. Good deal. We'll send the Sussex off. We're also going to send out some other stuff just to get some more supplies if I can. I can't speed past this stuff like I do with Pokemon. Almost lost the Dene, but not quite. Alright, come on. Three frigates versus 3 frigates. No, it won't. We have plenty of barrels. See? I don't really care about the money. I just want to send out boats. We're good on that. Really, we want fish. Yeah, fish and these guys. so let's do this one if we can. Like I said, we're just trying to get more resources so we don't have to do this building up of stuff later when we get to more missions. Scratched my ear and then my headset came off. Well, that was good. Alright, and then we got a collectible in our database for the Mediterranean defense. 1748, Singular Achilles. Although we have begun preliminary designs for a ship for a new assassin fleet, we'll be unable to construct her here in Spain. We are concerned over a growing British presence in the area. While on the surface it appears to be rampant imperialism at play, we suspect its ultimate cause is the Templar Order. It seems their Grand Master is becoming increasingly obsessed with the legends of the precursor race. We choose to focus on more worldly affairs, and in accordance with that, we are working to appeal to the Spanish crown to prepare us for any conflicts that lay ahead. I have sent our designs to the Assassin Council in France. I believe they are your best hope for an ally at the present times. Respectfully, Gaspar Velasquez, Cartagena, Spain. All right. And we're going to end this episode for today here. And like I said, we will not have any more Assassin's Creed streams this week. We'll be back on Monday with more Assassin's Creed. So we do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.